to Pilot Kimberly. My name is obviously Kimberly. I'm the producer of this channel and another called Soaring Sisters, both of them brand new. This is episode 1 of Pilot Kimberly. I'm going to bring you lots of stories about what I'm going to call the reinvigoration of my flying career. I first took a flight in a light aircraft when I was 14 years of age, and you might have guessed that's some time ago. And due to double squint surgery, I realized quite early that I was probably never going to be a pilot. I'm going to bring you that story later because as it turned out, I could be a pilot, and you'll hear a little bit about that in this introduction. Given that I felt I couldn't be a pilot, I kind of gave up on my dream quite young and went on to study chemistry and so on. When I started working, I decided I was going to get into gliding. I took my first glider ride at age 17, and I took it up more seriously at a bit older age, in my 20s. I took a few breaks from gliding, and you'll hear about that in various episodes of this channel. I did, however, never lose my passion for flying. When I was 43 years of age, I tried out for the Australian Defence Force as an Army pilot, and I was successful. I didn't actually take up that offer, but we'll hear about that story as we go through as well. I'm the oldest person, as far as I know, to ever have passed the officer and pilot selection for the Australian Defence Force. My gliding career took a break due to financial situation. I had my own business in my 30s, 40s and early 50s, and at 53 years of age, a couple of years ago, I lost everything I owned, absolutely everything. I came here to Sydney with $400, a suitcase with 3 items of clothing in it, 1 pair of shoes, a guitar and a laptop, and I started all over again. It's something like 4 years later now, and last February I purchased a new glider. I'd kept my vintage one hanging and I donated it to a museum, and I purchased a new glider, Centre Pegasus 1983 fiberglass glider. So we're going to learn a little bit about it and a little bit about my gliding history and follow my adventures in gliding. But also we're going to be following the reinvigoration of my powered flying. My goal now is to take up towing gliders, become a tuggy, as they say. So I've made my first appointment to restart my flight training. I have 24 hours, most of that, all but 8.5 of that with the Defence Force selection program, doing aerobatics in a Mudry Cap 10 and circuits in a CT4. And so I have about 8.5 hours or something like that, maybe a bit more, tail dragger time, which is quite unusual for such an inexperienced powered pilot. I have a total of 430 hours of gliding at the present time. I was a level 2 instructor, a chief flying instructor, and right now I'm doing some training for early airworthiness qualifications. The first qualification you get is something called replacement of components. Then you go on to be an annual inspector, or get your annual inspector's rating, and then onwards to minor repairs. So I want to complete all of those as well, so I'm going to take you on that journey. I hope you enjoy the channel. I hope you'll check out Soaring Sisters as well, and I wish you a very good day. Safe flying.